Balochistan is ready to take help from India and ready to take the arms and ready to take any help in international forums so that this terrorist country will be kicked out of Balochistan. Pakistan was created with the Hindu hatred. Rawalpindi GHQ is behind all that. So they must be punished. This is a terrorist country. They're not gonna make a peace with India. When the United Nations is gonna wake up and take this country out of the United Nations, this must be de-seated, and this Pakistan must be declared as a terrorist country. Pakistan has become a beggar country because of the army, because they cannot feed this big army. So now they're selling the gold of Balochistan, the resources of Balochistan, and the criminal partner with the army is China. Because of this wealth, they are doing our genocide, and the United Nations is silent, and they're not making Pakistan accountable.
First of all, sir, India has launched Operation Sindoor, targeting terror outfits in Pakistan, and Pakistan occupied Kashmir, leading to war-like situation between two countries. How do you assess this development and its implications for regional stability?
Thank you, Lokendra ji, for inviting Baloch American Congress. Our view is Pakistan was created with the Hindu hatred. So that Hindu hatred, recently General Munir said that whoever is fighting in Kashmir, they are my brothers. So that shows that who instigated this. And India responded, with a force. But this was a limited response, that only the terrorists, we are attacking the terrorist camps and terrorist hideouts and things like that. So the main thing is who is behind all that? Rawalpindi GHQ is behind all that. So they must be punished. Otherwise, they're going to keep doing their antics. So that's why I think there is a pause with this. I don't believe this is a ceasefire. There's a pause. So I don't know what is the situation with the military leadership and the political leadership to decide. So when they're gonna teach them a lesson, and in that warlike situation, so we were hoping that this terrorist country should be, taught a lesson, and I think the international community and United Nations must get involved and call a spade a spade. This is a terrorist country. They're not gonna make a peace with India and make a peace in region, because this is a big army. They cannot feed this army. So they find new ways, new wars, so that they can get some money to continue and sustain.
Okay. Should the global community hold Pakistani accountability for supporting terrorism and oppressing Balochistan?
See, that's why I'm saying the United Nations and the global community knows that what they did with Afghanistan, what they did with the region, the Pashtunistan, Balochistan, Sindh and POK. So I don't know when the United Nations is going to wake up and take this country out of the United Nations. This must be de-seated, and this Pakistan must be declared as a terrorist country. And this army is controlling everything in there. So you see over there, the Prime Minister of Pakistan is controlled by the army chief. The president is controlled by the army chief. The parliament is controlled by the army chief. The high courts are controlled by the army chief. And whatever decision they make is the army. So army must be punished so that the rest of the region will be in peace.
Okay. What is your take on the Balochistan sovereignty movements and its implication for Pakistan?
Okay, see, Balochistan struggle start with the illegal occupation of Balochistan in 1948, 27th March. 1947, in Delhi, Balochistan was declared as an independent country. And Jinnah signed it, Lord Mountbatten signed it, and in Nehru's presence. And when this, you see, India gave the part of their body to make this Pakistan. And when Jinnah reached Karachi, he became the Governor General of Pakistan. So he is an agent of British, and he died as a Governor General. He took the oath of Queen.
Okay.
And 1947, when until 1948, Balochistan was an independent country, and they did have an agreement with us, which is called Stand Still Agreement. So they crossed our international border and occupy Balochistan because our parliament said we are not going to merge with this religious country, newly born religious country. We're not going to merge with them. So our leaders were arrested and tortured since then, and Khan's brother revolted. And they lie that Khan signed the merger. When Khan signed the merger, so what was the need to bombard the palace of Khan? So that is a lie. Since that time, Pakistan is treating Balochistan as a colony, and in the United Nations Charter, the colonies have a right to get freedom. So United Nations must act, and that is a peaceful solution. So that's why our leader, Dr. Tarachand Baloch, has written to the United Nations that you take up the case of Balochistan. Balochistan was occupied illegally, and this barbarian army must be out of Balochistan. So now the situation of Pakistan has become a beggar country because of the army, because they cannot feed this big army. So now they're selling the gold of Balochistan, the resources of Balochistan, and the criminal partner with the army is China. I'll just give you one example of how the loot and plunder is going on. Just one agreement. There's a Sandak Gold Project Agreement, it is called. Okay. And Pakistan, China is getting 50%, and 48% Pakistan is getting, and 2% for the Balochistan. The wealth belongs to Balochistan, and Balochistan is getting 2%. In that 2% also, the stooges of Pakistan army installed the government, the artificial governments in Balochistan. They do the loot and plunder with that 2%. So people of Balochistan get nothing. So now recently they put a market in Islamabad to sell the gold and rare earth minerals to the world.
Okay.
So that's why we want the world not to be a partner of criminal Pakistani army to buy Baloch resources. So we will not tolerate that. And now the new company, Barrigold, also we are warning the Barrigold not to enter there. So because of this wealth, they are doing our genocide. And the United Nations is silent, and they're not making Pakistan accountable for the genocide and crime against humanity. They are picking our young men and torturing them and killing them and throwing their bodies on the roads. So now our military organization of Balochistan, which is called BRAS, they have taken up arms, they are resisting, and now the situation in Balochistan is we want to stop that bloodshed, so we want the United Nations must get involved. Otherwise, we want the world help to give us the arms like they have given to Ukraine, so that we can kick this barbarian army out of Balochistan. And there's going to be, well, the general says the jugular vein is Gilgit-Baltistan. India must reoccupy Gilgit-Baltistan and the parts of Kashmir, so that they should help. India should clearly, openly help Balochistan in international forums and material help and all the other kind of help India can give, so that the general says the destiny is Balochistan. So we're gonna clear the destiny, we're gonna free Balochistan from Pakistan. So Pakistan's destiny is gone. So Pakistan cannot sustain, Pakistan is gonna collapse. When Pakistan is gonna collapse, the Sindhis get freedom, the Balochistan get freedom, Balochistan will be free, and let the Punjabi army and Punjab enjoy their Punjab, and we have no problem with that.
Okay. Sir, how do you respond to Pakistan claims that Indians support the Balochistan freedom movements?
Well, this is a very, very good question. India should help. And India should help openly, because our case and they are claiming the Kashmir case is different. So they say that Kashmiris should get freedom, the Pakistan says. So I don't know where they come up from. And Balochistan was a country.
Okay.
It was decided in Delhi. So we want India and Indian leadership and Indian people are ready to help Balochistan. And Balochistan is ready to take help from India and ready to take the arms and ready to take any help in international forums, so that this terrorist country will be kicked out of Balochistan. So I don't know what is there to hide. We are fighting for our motherland. Our young men are fighting for our motherland, and United Nations Charter allow us to take up arms. So India should help and mobilize our movement and tell the whole world that Balochistan is an occupied country and is a legitimate help India is giving. And it's not going to be otherwise. See, unless Pakistan exists, you're not going to live in peace. Balochistan not going to be live in peace. Sindh is not going to live in peace, and Pashtunistan is going to live in peace. So I don't know what is the hiccups of India. India should come openly and say, okay, you are trying to help the Kashmiri terrorists, so we're going to help the Baloch freedom fighters, and we're going to help openly. So they should help openly. That's my plea, my request.